Hey guys, Michael Troy here. Today we are looking at Batman and Joker Deadly Duo from Marc Silvestri, issue number 4 in DC's Black Label series. The 7-issue series from Marc Silvestri, chugging right along this beautiful variant cover from David Mack. Can't wait to show you the latest issue. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button and let's get right into it. Okay, so this book must be selling like gangbusters because when I asked to hold the copy, they said, which one of the 10 covers would you like? And I was like, yeah, whatever, just give me whatever. And David Mack was the only one that's left. And I love David Mack's art, Kabuki, amazing artist, so great, love the cover. Anyway, so obviously this is one of the event books of 2023, 7 years in the making, or since announcing, like who knows how much actual time it physically took. You know, sometimes projects get announced and then it just takes a while. And so we're finally here and we're chugging right along, and I have to say, it's pretty good. Story and art by Marc Silvestri, colors by Arif Prianto, and letters by Troy Patiri. The art in this is gorgeous. Marc Silvestri is writing, penciling, and inking it himself. If you watched my reviews of the first couple of issues, I was very critical of the art only because I felt like I didn't know what was going on with the inking. The inking almost looked gray and a little muddy, and it should be super black. And it feels like somebody watched my video and they tweaked it, and the art is looking way better. The blacks are looking blacker, as they should, in a Batman Joker book drawn by Marc Silvestri. Look at this gorgeous art. This is like one of the things I feel that makes Marc Silvestri such an artist, is that just they're in a church getting married, and there's just like the aisle down here and the flowers with the banners. There's just a lot of beautiful art going on. And you know, artists, like when you're in art class and you're drawing drapery and bowls of fruit, it is so boring, but it is so necessary. And here's why. So there's this couple getting married and Joker breaks in. And it's funny because I was noticing the dynamic between Joker and Harley, like how easily annoyed he is by her sometimes. And I know that they have like this, you know, low-key, like abusive relationship or whatever. But I feel like the Joker should just be nuts and totally down with it. Like, he was criticizing her for driving into the church, like driving through the wall. And I feel like, but then he was like, okay, yeah, whatever. But I feel like the Joker should be so crazy that not only would he not care, but he would be like jumping through the windshield and standing on the hood of the car, like applauding that move. You know what I mean? Because he's such a psycho. Which brings me to one of my issues with this book. I just cannot think of a proper occasion where, I mean, I know it's great for like a Hollywood pitch. Batman and Joker are forced to team up to, you know, fight a common enemy. Except for the fact that Joker's like a psycho murderer who, like, you know, no. Like, great job here. Like, some of the Joker faces look like super twisted, and I'm so loving it. You can always tell it's a flashback when Jim Gordon has like his red hair, right? What else is going on? Oh, okay, so then this unknown person is like pulling the strings, forcing them to work together. This is a flashback from them not working together, but in a way, I feel like Silvestri shot himself in the foot, because in telling this flashback story, it reminded me of what a bad idea, how awful it is, and how stupid it is to have Batman and Joker work together. Just not happening. I mean, here it is happening. And then we have this, like, bullet train in Gotham City. Could you imagine? Let's see, how fast is it? Like 140 mile an hour? I don't know. This ties into the storyline. So this is part of Joker, and this is where we introduce, like, the speed storyline. So there's this party on this train, and Joker and Batman are tasked with making the train lighter before it gets to the Gotham Central Station, or it'll explode and kill everyone in the terminal and everyone on the train. They can't take apart the train. It has to remain on the tracks. and there are little sensors on the tracks. This is the best part, and this is another shooting yourself in the foot, because, like, I am not, as a comic book storyteller myself, like, I'm more driven by, like, character and, like, dialogue and things like that. I am so not good at coming up with, like, clever plot twists and, like, scientific things and, like, you know, MacGyver booby traps and stuff like that. Let's talk about this costume in just 1 second. But in my mind, I'm just like, okay, so why not just rip the sensor off the track? I don't know. You have 45 minutes. 45 minutes seems like a lot of time to do 100 million other things than what actually happened to solve this. Not loving this Batman costume. It's like, it looks like a reverse tramp stamp with a gray bodysuit. I don't know. I'm just not down with it. Like, how is this better than the trunks? And that is no critique of Marc Silvestri's art, because let me tell you, Marc Silvestri is an amazing, beautiful, gorgeous artist. But I'm just not in love with that version of Batman's costume, and that would be whoever's drawing it. But you know me, I'm a traditionalist. I want the panties. And Joker just walking through. See, sometimes he's so irritating. Like, he's walking through eating a piece of the wedding cake, and the wedding party people are, like, dismantling the train to make it lighter. My suspension of disbelief is paper thin right now. But, no pun intended. So then we have Batman, Nightwing and Catwoman going through there, and she calls him Buttwing. Like, she's, like, keeps making jokes to his hot ass. But I feel like, is his hot ass, like, a thing in the comic books too? Or is it just a thing in real life? Like, people love Nightwing's butt. But whatever. I don't know. It's fine. It's your only time writing Batman, Silvestri. Just, you know, have your moment. In a good way. So then, in this, I guess this is a clever plot device. I don't know. Like, are fanboys gagging, or am I just gagging? Joker makes this, you know, reckless suggestion to set the train on fire, and Batman's like, yes, that's it. That's the solution. And then, never trust a Joker. He sort of double crosses Batman and just, like, kills a bunch of people on the train anyway. So it's like, okay, is this not enough to end this unholy alliance? Well, the greater good is that he only killed, like, half a dozen people, whereas hundreds could have died. All right. You bastard. You goddamn bastard. Is this a loving nod to Jim Lee's, or Frank Miller and Jim Lee's All-Star Batman? Perhaps. I don't know. You notice how, like, Joker gets punched out by the Batman, like, all the time, left and right. And it's not even like he has great teeth, but somehow he manages to get them back. I don't know. Maybe they have a bunch of yellow, like, chiclets or something in the Joker's lair that he replaces his teeth with. I'm not sure. I don't know, but I have to say, though, this does feel like a summer blockbuster. All the criticizing I've done at this point. And then Nightwing walks into the Batcave, and there's just Joker tied up, like, you know, a bondage dummy or something. I mean, tell me nothing crazy is going on there. Is that who I think it is? Yes, it is. And we're edging right now. I'm just kidding. Oh, my God. So anyway, before this gets any more out of control, it already has. And then, you know, you're going to mail an eyeball to Harvey Dent. I don't know. It's 7. It's I don't know what all's going on here, but I'm down. I'm totally here for it. If I had to toot it or boot it, I'd toot it, because I love this book. I'm so glad it exists. It's crazy. It's insane. It's bonkers. And then we have the backup pages here. Inks by Marc Silvestri. Like, making us totally want that noir version that's inevitably coming. Right, y'all? You know it. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Batman Deadly Duo #4 by Marc Silvestri. On shelves now. Get it today. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button, and I will bring you more later.